Hello, everyone. My name is Anna Hutter. I am an art ed major at MSU, and today I will be talking about the flipped classroom model and how you can integrate it into remote learning. What is a flipped classroom? A flipped classroom is a pedagogical approach in which direct instruction moves from the group learning space to an individual learning space, and the resulting group space is transformed into a dynamic, interactive learning environment where the educator guides students as they apply concepts and engage creatively in the subject matter. So, therefore, a flipped classroom is when students go home, they watch the lecture as many times as they want to, and then when they go to class, they can all work in a collaborative environment instead of the traditional way. The relevancy of flipped classroom and the benefits are that students will be moving away from the traditional classroom teaching and they'll soak up a lot more information. And since all the directions, information, and lessons are recorded, students are able to revert back to those resources if they are confused or if they forget something about the lesson. The pros and cons. Pros, students have more control and flexibility with their schedules. It promotes a collaborative environment. It focuses on student-centered learning, and lessons and content are more accessible. The cons are increase of screen time, which is not always the best. There's also a chance of inefficient time management, like students can put it off and eventually not do it. So this sort of model relies on trust and preparation of the student. It can enhance learning by letting students learn in a more comfortable space in their own environment. Students are able to watch the lesson as many times as they need to. Watching the lesson before meeting for class enhances the collaborative environment, so students are able to explore the topic more with their classmates and dig deeper. How it can be applied to remote learning. Teachers will assign a lecture to be viewed as homework. The lecture should be viewed before the next meeting time. The actual class will be held over Zoom. Students will be put into breakout rooms with 3 or 4 other students to work on the homework assignment. Breakout rooms will foster the collaborative environment that usually happens in person. The teacher receives access to all breakout rooms to check in on students and answer their questions. During work time, students are able to send individual questions to the teacher via Zoom chat if they don't want to ask in front of everyone, and the teacher can address it later on. Developing a healthy learning environment, especially for a remote learning situation, it can have a downside when it comes to fulfilling social needs. Therefore, for the first 15 minutes of class, the students and teachers will go around and state their high, low buffalo. High is something good, low is something bad that's happened to them, and buffalo is just something random that they enjoyed and that they want to share. Here are some sources that I used and researched, and thank you so much.